Teenagers are getting rich with clothing brands in 2025. They make some ugly designs, build hype for a drop date, and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I think I need a little Pepsi Oroli on my wrist too. So for the next 7 days, I'm gonna see if it's really that simple. And I'm starting this journey with $100 to make it even tougher. Plus, I can't use any of my connections or following. The goal was simple: double my money in 7 days. So these Brainrot reels with some slightly dark humor memes. As an avid meme enjoyer, I thought these would be perfect for my clothing brand. But it's not going to be a traditional one with just t-shirts like this guy's selling. They know I'm a big boss. I want to mix it up. And taking a look at Printify, they have a ton of options to choose from. Like I could be selling Stanley cups, or an Under Armour shirt with a dishwasher meme on it, or even a wallet with something a little bit naughty on it. That said, I think I don't want to mix things up too much. So here's my thinking. People who would buy Brainrot want to be comfy watching their reels. So that leaves me with only one option: a hoodie only brand. You might be able to guess, but I already have a logo in mind for that. Next, I needed to figure out what exactly my marketing strategy and game plan would be for this challenge. The marketing plan is simple. First, copy the style of the videos that are going viral. Second, do very similar designs on a hoodie to get the same effect. And finally, pay Zuck to show my creatives. The catch is, I have to make it all a touch better than the originals. And that's my edge here to get the bag. With that figured out, now I need to make some designs and source my product. I want to get the first 3 designs done to start, so that night I worked on them for a couple of seconds. Minutes. Hours. These turned out to be interesting. Meet the first design. Look, I'm not gonna say I would buy it, but I'm not gonna say I wouldn't either, if you know what I mean. This second design, I could. This third design, I was heavily inspired by the legend himself, Picasso. With the first designs ready to rock and roll, it's time to make the creatives, build out the store, and figure out the cost of goods. First, I made the creatives, filming them in the same way as the competitor. I found out in a previous video that copying organic videos is actually quite viable and works well, so this is a sound strategy. I filmed the creatives just now, and I'm realizing there's a couple different issues with this brand. I can't exactly do a drop day like all the gurus, with the time constraint I'm under, and the fact that the designs aren't exactly premium. Think about it. An average tourist scam shop could have them if they really wanted to. You know, like the ones in those little small towns. So that doesn't really bode well for me. Next, I built the store with Shopify using a crazy deal they gave me. Instead of paying $39 a month like everyone else, you can get it for $1 a month for 3 months. Link is in the description. Here is the store that I made. You can see the logo that I talked about earlier. And yeah, only hoodies is a little bit corny, but hey, it fits the vibe here. Here, it's either you love the design or you don't. On each product page, I've got a bundle deal to incentivize them to buy 2. That'll really help with the average order value, because clothes can be expensive, especially when they're high quality. As far as sourcing the products, I'm using Printify to take care of everything for me. As soon as I get an order, Printify will start printing and ship it directly to the customer without me ever having to see the product. Sadly, that means I won't get to flex thousands of packages in my living room, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with that annoying mess anyway. As far as cost, I'm using the premium plan. It's only $25 a month. Lets you get up to 33% off of products that you wouldn't normally get with the free plan. It's exactly what I need to keep my margins high. I'm using the Gilligan 18500 for this brand. Instead of paying $21.95, I'm getting each hoodie for $16.89. The shipping is $8.49, which is a tax, but it ships in only 5 days. The total cost of goods being $25.38, and considering that I'm selling them for $69 with free shipping and accounting for Shopify fees, I'll make $41.32 per sale. If you want to start your own clothing brand like me, you can use the link down below in the description to get started. The next day, I started the ads up, waited a few hours, then checked to see what happened. So far, nothing's happened. No action, no sales, only a couple bucks spent. Granted, it's 4 AM right now, and ads went live at midnight, so can't really expect too much. I'm just happy they got approved. I wasn't even sure if it would let me do these designs and creatives. For the ads, I set them up with broad targeting and at a $50 a day budget, basically risking half the money I have right now. That way, the challenge doesn't have a chance to already be over tomorrow. For my dropshipping stores, I know that the first day can be a big feel-out period for Facebook. So if you get a sale, that's a good thing. If you get 2, you're living life. I'm curious to see how these turn out and which design does best, because I ended up doing something a little bit different in the ads manager. 3 ad sets, 1 for each of the 3 designs. That's inside the campaign that has a $50 a day budget. Then in each of those ad sets, I have 3 different creatives. And here's what one of them looks like.
Giving up keys, you giving up, please. To my drink, why I got your bitch on her knees. They know I'm a big boss, got a big boss. in this bitch.
It's very scroll stopping. That's for sure. I just hope Zuck gets me locked in on the Brainrot enjoyers ASAP. I went to sleep, woke up with no sales, but decided just to let Zuck cook. So the next day when I checked back in, I had a little bit of a surprise happen.
Huh?
Well, it looks like I'm living life. For the first day of marketing the store, I had 2 orders for $138 in revenue. After all costs, I made $33.12 in profit, thus bringing my total money to $1 Benjamin and $33 in change. I really couldn't have asked for a better first day. I cooked, Zuck cooked, and nothing got burned. We lit. The winning design on the first day was the dishwasher,
They know I'm a big mouth.
getting both sales surprisingly. The one thing I did notice though is, as expected, the hook rate and hold rate were really solid. At 60% and 30% plus, that's insane. It depends on the niche and industry, but aiming for 40% plus and 10% plus is a pretty good benchmark. So that definitely contributed to the early success here. By the way, now that I have those 2 orders, usually you'd have to manually fulfill and manually pay for it. But with Printify, if you click the automatically fulfill line option on Shopify, it sends the information to Printify and auto charges my Amex on file. That way there's no delay for orders getting shipped out and things get to the customer as fast as possible. Ultimately meaning this could be a truly passive business if you had someone doing the creatives for you. After a great day 1, I expected more great things for day 2, so I bumped up the ad budget from $50 to $100 a day. Usually you have to wait several days if you're on a new ad account, but I used a backup one to speed the process up here.
Huh?
Maybe life isn't living anymore. Hold up, I should submit that to the Hood Research Department.
Do blind people see in their dreams?
If they did, what would they see?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yesterday, I got 2 sales again for $138 in revenue. After ad and product costs plus fees, I lost $28. Not ideal for upping the budget, but 2 sales is still a positive nonetheless. Unfortunately, the negative is that I'm back down to 105 in total money. It's only $5 in the green with just a couple days left. This might be a little bit harder than I anticipated. What's strange is that the design that got sales yesterday didn't get any today. In fact, it was one of each of the others. Not sure what that means going forward, but I left the budget at $100 for today, so I'm risking basically everything I got. We'll see how it goes. I will drop a spoil though and say I got 1 sale already with $10 in ad spend. Today might print. With only 2 days left to run ads, I had a long way to go to double my money, but all it takes is 1 great day and my fate could be changed. Yesterday, Facebook overspent on the ads. But that's cool because I got 3 orders for $276 in revenue. Someone double ordered. There was supposed to be a quantity discount. Apparently, I didn't have that set up right. I'm not going to complain because after all costs, I ended up profiting $45.75. That's clutch because it brings me up to $151 in total. If I can do a slightly better day tomorrow, I'll hit that 2x on a week, aka have 2 Benjis. What's a super good sign is that my hook rates and hold rates continue to be good. They've slowed down a little bit, but they're still solid. For tomorrow, I'm gonna risk it all. No, not like my designs, but instead upping the budget to $150 in ad spend.
Budget approved!
It's go big or go home, and tomorrow is Saturday, so it could be huge. Let's get it. Several years ago, I started a baseball clothing brand, then another one for my channel. They both got sales, but not with as much promise as this. The only question was, could it continue and beat both of my old stores? I don't know what it is, but Mark's glow up is costing me every day. He overspent my budget again, but hey, once again, I'm chill with that. I got 5 orders for $345 in revenue yesterday. Come on now, that's a 6-figure business, baby.
6 figures I was only for.
That's showbiz. Just saying. And after accounting for all the costs yesterday, I actually netted less than the day before at $42.17 in profit. And ultimately, that brings my total profit to $193.14. Not quite the 2x I wanted, but a profitable 6-figure business in 7 days? Yeah, I can't ask for more. Oh, and the most popular design based on sales? Gosh, I love this store.